Hello Aries, welcome to your February 2023 reading. I'm going to go ahead and just pull a few cards for the month. General reading, I'm going to pull about 3 cards for like the beginning, middle, and end. So let's go ahead and get started. I believe Sun is in your 5th house for most of February with Aquarius season, and then when the Sun shifts from Aquarius to Pisces towards the end of the month, it will go into your 6th house of Virgo. Right now it's in your 5th house of Leo most of the month. So it's about dating, having fun, being more seen, more maybe popular or more lighthearted, and then Virgo is more about tasks and getting things done. So a bit of combo of both. Sorry, I'm like shuffling with my belly because I can't shuffle without it. I'm trying to keep it all on camera. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. What we have, let's do from the 1st. I'm looking at my calendar here. Let's do from the 1st through the 11th. Pull 3 cards. Queen of Cups reverse. 4 of Pentacles reverse. Knight of Swords in the upright. And I do read reversals because I think that they're just as important. But that's just my opinion. Okay. So the first 11 days, we're looking at the Queen of Cups reverse. She is somebody that, I just had the King of Cups reverse for Leo. So there's some dissatisfaction here with you guys in a situation, okay? It could be anything. This reading will not resonate with everyone, so just take what does and drop what doesn't, but hopefully it resonates with someone out there. Queen of Cups talks about being dissatisfied and not so much in control of your emotions. Like your emotions are like just kind of creeping up and taking over, clouding the mind sometimes, right? When the Queen of Cups is in the upright, she's stable, she's emotionally intelligent and nurturing, and she's like looking at her cup, like, looking at her worth and making sure that she meets someone or that the people around her knows her worth. But when it's reversed, that may not be the case. Maybe you feel unseen, maybe you feel unsatisfied. Something is keeping you a bit moody, kind of just pulling your heartstrings in a more confusing way than satisfying, right? Followed here by the 4 of Pentacles reverse. So we're releasing. Pentacles is about money, stability, material things here. We're opening up. We're putting our guard down. We could be spending, investing, or just opening up, trying to maybe not be so uptight about a situation. This could be you or someone else, or a situation here only you will know, but it's going to be different for everyone. So following those 2 cards, we have the Knight of Swords in the upright. The Knight of Swords kind of gives me a lot of Aries energy, even though it's air sign energy. But regardless, it's very cutthroat, to the point type of energy, okay? Very loud and clear, especially in the upright. However, sometimes that can come off just a little bit confrontational, and like it could put a situation or a person off a little bit, right? Because it's so direct and people are so used to other people being indirect to spare feelings. But regardless, Knight of Swords is going to say what is on their mind, point blank period, okay? So you feel dissatisfied. Maybe you've been losing money or losing time or an investment or something here where you don't feel satisfied both emotionally or monetarily wise, okay? You're like, no, this stops here. What's going on? You're dissatisfied with where you've been putting your heart, time, and money into, okay? Your hard work into. So Let's move on to the middle of the month from the 12th through the 19th. Let's see what we have. Oh, sorry, that's loud. Sometimes I like to just grab random cards from the middle of the deck. Let's see. Ooh, beautiful. Ten of Cups in the upright. King of Swords reverse. Four Cups in the upright. All right, so Ten of Pentacles talks about pure happiness, having it all. Similar to the Ten of Cups, except, in my opinion, a little bit better because it's stability, it's money, not just emotions. You know, cups is sometimes temporary because emotions are temporary. They shift, they change. So does money, but not if you know how to manage it, right? So Ten of Cups, speaking of Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles in the upright talks about having it all, or at least you at some point, or you could have it all. There was a moment, or is a moment here, of feeling very satisfied, or this is what at the very least you're desiring. Okay, you're desiring the happy home, the financial stability, you know, the wisdom, the pets, the kids, everything just to go smoothly, whatever it is that you're desiring. But you're definitely looking long term here. You could already have this and maybe be missing it. Okay, maybe you're struggling to maintain this status, right? Maybe this was the past or currently, but regardless, we move from that great energy to the King of Swords reverse. King of Swords reverse is someone who is unclear, or maybe not have all the facts, or someone who is not being heard or understood if they are speaking, but they could also just be going silent. They could be numb. Their mind is just kind of spaced out. They're not too sure about something, right? There's a foggy mind here, so the communication might not be the best, because if the mind's not right, then what's gonna come out, right? Not something that's gonna make a lot of sense or have a lot of backup to it. And then we have the Four of Cups in the upright. So this is like missing something from the past, kind of maybe dwelling on it a little bit. There's this emotions, looking at a past opportunity, while there's opportunities in front of us, at the very least one, but could be plenty, of course. And we're not really doing anything with it or even seeing it, because we're looking at the past situations or a situation and thinking how it didn't go so well, or it could have used improvement, right? There's some boredom here, and there's some contemplation here. We're focusing a little bit on the dissatisfaction of something versus how we can turn things around, okay? So we're like pausing and being slightly confused. And sometimes, you know, when Aries is a little bit confused or unsatisfied, they can be a little impulsive, or a little bit like frustrated, right? Because it's like, well, who likes to be in this energy in the first place? Who's not going to feel that? But Aries will express that, whether it's good or bad. They're going to express, they're going to let it be known and feel it all. So I feel here, we want something, but somehow we feel like it's still not reachable, or someone is still unclear, or maybe I'm getting a little bit of the past here, even though the past is not showing up necessarily, other than the Four of Cups. But it's like we're trying to learn a lesson here almost, okay, that involves money, time, investment. I see all elements here: air, cups, earth, right, water. So let's see what the end of the month is bringing us as we go, you know, from the 5th house to the 6th house of Virgo. So let's do from the 20th through the 28th of February 2023. We have 3 of Wands, okay? Then we have the Devil reverse, so that's nice. And then we have Judgment, Major Arcana card here, as well as the Devil, okay? So this is the universe stepping in. And adjusting some things. So the Three of Wands talks about looking out to the future, waiting for your ships to come in. You know something is coming. You want to move past something. You want to look on to the future and not, live in the past or deal with what ifs or whatever the case may be. Devil reverse tells me you're releasing, you're taking the chains off, you're trying to push forward. You no longer want to obsess or deal with an energy that is just more inner turmoil than anything. Now, this doesn't have to be you. This could be someone else or a situation. This is a general read, so take it lightly. It's not going to resonate with everyone. But regardless, we're releasing something and trying to move forward, okay? Maybe it was an idea. Maybe it wasn't even a person or both, but I think we're trying to push forward. Maybe there's nobody we're really interested, or maybe there's nothing that right now we're seeing a lot of good production of, okay? And we're kind of dissatisfied and looking at what we could do to improve it, or what we could have done. But then towards the end of the month, you're like, you know what? I can only sit and deal with what coulda, shoulda type of situation. We can only do with that so much. Let's now try to see what we can be in control of right now and in the future, right? So we're waiting for our ships to come in. We're waiting for something better to arrive. We're waiting for better days. We want to just look forward and move forward. And so one way, and the main way to do it, is by releasing whatever it was that was distracting us and keeping us behind. And then we have judgment. All right, so we're doing a lot of judgment, a lot of decision making, a lot of analyzing and revising, in a business, in a personal relationship, maybe a friendship, home, whatever the situation here, an idea, a project is. We're done with, like, again, the what if situation, and trying to just see what we can address, what we can handle, what we can be in control of at this moment. The universe is putting you face first into a situation for you to see and make a decision on. It's looking at your life and it's saying, listen, it's laying out the cards. This is what we have, and this is what we can do about it, okay? So towards the end of the month, the Virgo energy is really going to kick in when the sun goes into Virgo with the sixth house, and we're going to tackle what we need to tackle, these tasks, do what we need to do to move forward, keep us busy, keep our mind off what no longer should matter and into what will matter in the future. So I do see that. I see you pushing through, for sure. You have your moments where you're dissatisfied and even maybe a bit upset, but I feel like for the most part, you are pushing through and you're going to move forward and you are going to release, and you are going to be making some changes here towards the end of the month with the judgment. So that's good. Clarity does come in and we move forward with that. So quite some decision making towards the end, but the universe is going to be pairing up with you to analyze things and shift gears. Okay, so great reading. I do see you coming out on top. So that is all I have for you, Aries. I will see you soon. Until next time, for now, take care.